think so. Yeah, looks like it.
Refilling our hand soap.
Okay. Give it a little bit, see if anybody actually shows up.
What time is it in the US?
Hell if I know.
Yes. We are back in soap business.
Good. It's important to have soap right now.
I mean, it's always important to have soap, Frank.
No, it's only important right now. This is the only time that matters.
No.
Oh, hey, someone is here. It's been a very long time. I have no idea if this is even remotely set up correctly, but whatever. It's fine. So anyways, not going to be doing anything super exciting here. Probably just going to take a look at games that I'm somewhat familiar with from my youth and just play around a little bit, because why not? Some people out there are not prepared to be hermits, but I totally am. Or we could just talk over the slideshow for a while. I suppose that's a thing we could do. If I knew how to set up music and things, I would do that, but I don't, because I am only somewhat competent.
Does it count as being a hermit if somebody lives with you?
2 people can be a hermit.
What?
Two people can be 1 hermit. Sess is here also, not officially, but since we're in the same room,
Hi!
you'll probably hear her. She might hop in later if she's feeling it. She might not. Who knows? I'm also going to give no promise of any sort of, like, visual quality or not dropping flames? Not dropping frames. Because I have not had a chance to, like, actually tweak my setup or anything.
And our broadband is terrible.
Our broadband is awful. A mixture of taking the cheapest available option and everybody being at home all the time now. Anyways, let's turn that off. Let's get the chat window visible again. And let's look at some things I remember from the NES, I suppose. I will start with actually the first game I remember playing to any real degree, which is probably the same as pretty much everybody else. It is specifically this, the Super Mario and Duck Hunt combo cart. I vaguely recall having just Super Mario Brothers, but I have no evidence that that's actually true in the collection at my parents' place. So, I don't know.
I had the combo.
My controller turned off.
Do you need new batteries?
I don't think so. I think that's just because I hadn't done anything for a while. So anyways, let's see how bad I've gotten at Super Mario. I haven't played this in a very long time, let's say.
I played the port to the Switch.
Even hit this. How'd that go for you?
I died to that first Goomba.
Excellent. Is that how you played it in the past, too?
Yep. My first runs are never good. Actually, as a kid, the worst thing about Mario for me was the time limit.
Oh, you wanted to go slow, huh?
Yeah. I wanted to explore and break every block and...
Boy, I am not controlling this anywhere near as accurately as I used to back in the day. I can feel the rust. I apologize, this hops in and out a lot. Should really probably doing this wired, but we have not fixed the rooms in a way where I can do that.
We have everything that we need to do it, we're just lazy.
Specifically, we need to clean up a place a bit closer to the router so that we're not, you
Actually, I looked at it, we can move the router closer to us.
So we are just being lazy in all possible ways.
Yeah. It's the way we roll in this household.
Yeah, usually the spottiness kind of comes and goes. Looks like it's okay for the moment.
Why didn't you take the cheat route? What's wrong with you?
Like climb up to the ceiling? Because that's for quitters.
I'm a quitter.
Yeah. Doing no warps here is we're gonna play like men. I mean,
are you
when
calling me not a man?
Yeah, because you're not. You're a woman. But yeah, when I played this as a kid, I got very angry at it because I was like 5.
I mean, you got angry at everything when you were a kid.
You didn't even know me when I was a kid.
Yeah, but I know you now.
I do get mad at everything now, it's true.
And your mom tells me stories about you playing video games as a child.
Getting ratted out by my mother. Hello. Weirdly, it sounds like the emulation is kind of struggling on my end. It's probably because I haven't rebooted the computer in a few days. My laptop is aging a little bit.
Come on now, it's only going on 4 years.
I mean, it's a laptop, so that's like, what, 20?
4 years is about the life expectancy of a laptop, in my opinion, but...
Also, if anybody watching has any questions about how things are going or whatever, feel free to ask.
I may or may not be paying attention, because I'm also playing Animal Crossing.
We're just kind of here to assist with people having to stay home, and wow, I can't believe I just ran right into that pit. Didn't even jump.
Good job. Playing like I do.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, it sounds like it's not that big of a deal, and then I hear some people where it's like a huge thing, so... Cess and I, for the most part, are just, you know, kind of like, we don't have to deal with people now. Good.
One day I will relearn how to not twitch when I'm fishing in Animal Crossing.
Also, hello. Boy, I am doing real bad at this. This is deeply embarrassing, but it doesn't matter. I'm just here to mess around and maybe entertain one person. By being bad at Mario. Whoop. And probably other things. I'm gonna take a trip down memory lane, why not?
Next game you're gonna play is Duck Hunt, right?
I mean, playing Duck Hunt with a mouse kinda seems like cheating. I blew it again. Well, I should have taken the warp. Or maybe I should, you know, play not as terribly.
I mean, you could do both.
I don't think I could. Let's see. What was another thing? What was like the second game I remember playing the most?
Dragon
Early
Quest.
No, it wasn't Dragon Quest.
Well, then you were wrong.
Early on in my gaming career, not counting C64 stuff because I'm not doing C64 stuff today. One that we've covered
North
before
and South.
on the channel. I did play a lot of North and South, but I did not own it.
What?
I rented it a lot. And that's blowing my ears out. Wow. It's Commando. I've in fact full cleared this on the channel. I'm pretty confident I can't actually still do this. But let's see. My first two games were Super Mario Duck Hunt Combo Pack and this. It's kind of a wonder I kept playing video games. Honestly, I'm so out of practice I would be surprised if I can clear a stage anymore.
I never had this.
I mean, it's absolutely not your kind of game anyway, so...
You're right. Anything that involves dexterity is just not my game.
Fun fact, I actually didn't really get any good at this game until I recorded it. Those bridges are probably the most dangerous part of the first map. I'm trying to remember if the arcade one had the fully covered bridges or if they were all busted, and I can't remember. Because I never saw an actual Commando arcade machine in the wild. It was not one that my local arcade had. When I was testing stuff out to make sure my stream setup was still at least, like, vaguely correct, I accidentally picked one of the beta versions of the ROM, and oh man, it, graphically glitches all over the place. It's kind of amazing. Ooh. Don't need to be bullet grazing like that, it's not a Toho. I don't think I'll clear 1-4. I don't think I've still got it in me. Hey, it went up. When I was a kid, this is the stage I lost on pretty much all the time. 1-2. I don't remember why. I mean, probably my idiot small child hands and bad reflexes. But... I also didn't realize at the time that the real secret to this game is to just keep moving forward. Do not stop if you don't have to. Because for the most part, as you can see, guys aren't actively attacking you. They're just kind of running around.
Wait, you're saying they're not actively attacking you and you're just killing them? That's pretty rude, man.
Yeah, I know. This game's got some weird messages behind it. I mean, they've captured some of our dudes, so clearly there's some stuff going down, but... they're all just kind of, like, aimlessly wandering around as I shoot them. Oh, I got too close. No. Right, this is why I always lost here. Whew. Yeah, it's nicer than it seems. If you get hit, you got full-on hit like that. You have to be hit pretty directly center mass for it to count. Although every now and then a shot to the legs will ding you. And I'm not totally certain what the dividing line is. Parts of this get real bad too. I walked right into that. No excuse. I feel like that should have hit me. That bullet. I'm actually pretty certain something else that hits this game in terms of making it a little maybe easier than initially intended is sprite limits. I think sometimes bullets get deleted. This whole section really sucks though. Weaving through these houses. I don't think they're houses. These buildings. They're just spawning endless amounts of dudes. This is the worst. I need you to stop that. Okay. I've only got one life left. I don't think I'm going to be able to clear the fourth area without a continue. Well, that wasn't how I was expecting to lose, but, you know what, I want to burn down the fortress once. Let's go. I would assume they probably have, like, combat knives or something and just shank you. Maybe not, though, as there are specifically guys that have knives, so... who knows? Was this one of the rooms I wanted to be in, or is this one of the trap rooms? It's a weak trap room, that's fine. That thing is either a 1-up or a lot of lives, I forget which. Or points, not lives. Points. Many points. Oh man, that rice smells really good.
Yeah.
These bridges are the tricky part of this level. Where did I respawn at? I think it put me past it. Yeah, it did. Oh, that's convenient. Ooh. I forget about that car every time. And now we have this awful siren noise.
This is pretty awful.
It will continue until I actually get up to the fort.
Right.
Okay. There we go. There is, on 1-2, and the reuses of that map, there's a respawn that if you touch any direction but backwards or to a side, if you touch forward, you die instantly. It's So yeah, that right there is where a lot of recorded playthroughs end, assuming the game is over. But it's not. You gotta do it 4 times because it's an old video game. We're probably not gonna do it 4 times today, because I'm not feeling that. Hello, Lord Finisher. I do like this game. I like it a lot more now than I did when I was young. I appreciate it for what it is. But it gets a bit tedious after a point, let's say. And that was just some bad playing. So, par for the course. Out of the way, coming through. Hey, the gun upgrade, nice. I can never remember where the actual really good ones are. So now we got full screenshot. Which means I should die pretty much instantly and lose it. Also, occasionally you can just shoot guys through the sandbags because of wonkiness. Ah! Didn't see that grenade till it was too late. Rip machine gun upgrade. Fun fact, if you stand around long enough, all those guys that come plowing out of there will just, eventually run away. They'll just go off the screen, and that's that. Also, the behavior of the cars change as you go up in the missions. That truck, I believe, starting here, would back up if I'd run up while it was still on screen. Also, a few more motorcycles there. I think there's only 2 the first go through. And one of these days when we do one of these random streams, we'll have to create a couple more Dragon Quest randomizer things. See if we can puzzle it out.
Okay.
We'll stick with original Dragon Warrior, not 2. They made a randomizer for 2, and that just seems like a miserable thing. Why are you guys all hiding in these caves anyway? Get out of here. Rescue bonus, none. No rescue, only kill. So you can go into some of these houses. I never remember which ones, and for the most part you don't want to, as I think they're mostly snake rooms and awful things that you don't want. You also don't really want to be walking up to the doors of houses that may or may not have enemies start spawning out of them at any given moment. For fairly obvious reasons. Okay. This part again. The bane of my runs. Alright, safe. As long as I don't die... Now it should be good. It should spawn here instead of back in the death run there. Welp. Ah, crud. Did you build a terrarium?
I did build a terrarium. Which color looks the best? I kind of like that one.
Yeah, the gold's actually not bad. Which is weird, as I don't usually like things like that in gold.
Go, go, gold.
Alright. So, the third game I distinctly remember having is, much worse. In our poor arcade game port theater. Good old Athena.
You hate this so much, though.
I do. This is another one of those reasons where, like, I'm surprised I continued to like video games.
Your mom hates this game.
My mom almost beat this game. That's why she hates it. She spent weeks.
It's been like 30 years and she still, to this day, talks about how she hates this game.
Because it's terrible. I vaguely remember where the secret is. I might have missed it already. But I don't care. It doesn't matter. My mom made it to the final boss, but was unable to beat it. Because she had a weapon that was not particularly conducive to actually hitting it. Get out of here, little rolly guys. I mean, honestly, even having the gold armor and the fire sword is not a guarantee that I'd actually get anywhere in this. No, this is not what I really... Actually, no, this will probably be fine for now, whatever. Get out of here. Get out of my face. Also, you, get out of here. Do not want the blue sword. Don't really want the clove. I don't think I've ever actually made it to the stupid tree with this magic wand. And I wish to try. I'm gonna need you to, get out of here. Yeah. I saw how that was going as soon as I walked in there. One of my favorite parts of this game is you can tell when you messed up. Like, instantly. You can see you screwed up, and there's nothing you can do about it. As a kid, and to this day, I could not reliably beat the first boss in this game. I've beaten it on accident a few times, and never been totally sure how I did it.
Oh man, you're super cool now. 427 pounds of bench weight.
From my new title.
Yep.
Wow! Touching that guy did a lot of damage. Holy crap. Give me the health. Huh. Oop. I need you to get out of here, thank you. No, stay away. The power that makes the game not suck is to play the arcade version, which is more tolerable. I don't know that I'd call it good, but it's not this. So the way I used to beat this as a kid, which I can never replicate reliably, was if they jump over this guy's arm just right, it'll knock you behind it. And if you have this weapon specifically, you just pretty much one-shot it. Alright, I found the sweet spot. I hear it's doing damage. There we go, got it. The flailing roots have a weird hitbox that kind of defies explanation. Either that or the flames do. I'm not totally sure what actually does damage there. I have beaten the boss of this stage a couple of times. But again, nothing I do in this game is skill. It's basically all accidents. I do recall you do not want to get stuck with the blue sword in most places, because the blue sword can't break blocks, which is great. It's real awesome, let's say. Come back here, you. That jerk. And I'm dead. No mercy invincibility makes this game real rough. I like to pretend everything is canon. Just all of it. So the real fun... Ignore that noise, that was just good old wine. Ah. The real fun of this game is, if I recall right, there being later levels that have warps back to, like, the start. Ah, crud. You know what? Give me this. Ah, like that, right there. Now I'm back at the beginning of the stage with no items. Thanks, game. Love you too. Anyway, you know what? Forget the spider. He is clearly too buff for me with this little club. But that right there is a perfect example of why you don't want to get stuck with weapons that can't break blocks. Also, don't want to get wedged into a wall. Kinda wish I was playing Psycho Soldier instead, honestly.
So old.
Ah, got the weird face shield, as I used to call it as a child. Do not want that sword right now. Thank you, buddy. Wait, this, red club is not the ideal weapon for the moment. Gotta get them Ks. Get out of here with your crap. Yeah, I'll take a yellow sword that's marginally better. One of you guys wants to drop a red sword, I'd be down.
Balloons keep giving me adorable outfits in Animal Crossing, Frank. I know you care while you're playing Athena.
I mean, that sounds better, honestly. Yeah, as it turns out, I straight up don't remember how to get out of this frickin' stage. Oh yeah, the bow and arrow, a weapon that's got uses, sometimes. Oh, here it is, I found it. Holy crap. Right, we're standing just in the right spot here. Nope. Oh well. That's enough, Athena. Let's see, in terms of other bad arcade ports I had, another classic in the genre. This very poor port of a pretty okay arcade game. A game I hated specifically for its unbearable slowness.
Another game I didn't have.
Yeah, your dad actually had good taste, unlike me. Is the difference, I think.
Well, he used to get a bunch of
This feels so awful, God.
boxes
Brings back memories so quickly.
of games that people that were being stationed elsewhere just didn't want to move with. He'd just buy them off of them real cheap.
Alright, how do I get into a tank? Both buttons. Okay. So the real problem with this game is, the arcade cabinet had kind of neat sticks that you rotated to turn, so you could walk in one direction and be firing in a different direction. Nintendo D-pads obviously didn't have that, but when I push left, or down, or up, it still acts like I'm moving while also trying to turn the stick in a weird way. It feels real awful. They didn't code it to match the controls you're going to be using, essentially. I feel like I want to blow this up if I remember right. I do like Jackal. I never played the arcade version of Jackal, but I really kind of wish I had. I still can't beat Jackal without cheating, but I enjoy it. Let's see if I can do this without triggering that mine. Okay. But I think it's the longest I've kept this tank alive. I can get up to the last level, usually. But I can't clear the last level yet. Not appreciating this dude with the grenades behind me here. Wow, I'm kind of surprised that worked out. This is, by a large margin, the best I've done on one life in this game, possibly ever. Any arcade machine, huh? That is actually a tough call. I'd probably get the most enjoyment out of a Sunset Riders cabinet. Major Japanese tourist spots. Where have we been that would be considered a major Japanese tourist spot? It says.
Nico.
Oh yeah, we did go to Nico a very long time ago. Oh, was that like 8 years now?
Is that long ago? I don't know, I have no concept of time, you know that.
It was before we moved here.
Yeah, so at least... And how many years before we moved here?
Was it before we got married?
It had to have been like 7 or 8 years ago? Oh my gosh, we're so old.
We are. We go to Akihabara sometimes, I don't know if that counts.
I don't think that counts, it's just like a neighborhood.
Been to the Skytree. Again, I don't know if that really counts, but... Been to Kyoto, too, which is nice. We went there when it was way too crowded, but it was nice. Don't go there in the fall, if it's full of just a million people taking pictures of the leaves.
We went to Odawara Castle.
Yeah, that was cool. Kinda want to go to more castles, but time doesn't usually allow.
We should go to the one in Hachioji. It's just a ruin, but archaeological ruins are very fun. I'm mailing our spare pair to our friends.
Okay. Also, I had gotten a game over there, but this game has a built-in continue for as long as you feel like punishing yourself by continuing to play it. Yep, ABBA. Although, if you get far enough, eventually it stops working. I think there's a way around that, but it's very specific. It involves knowing, like, some very exact placement of what to do at the kind of fake out your stuck screen in the third stage. Alright, can I get into the helicopter without blowing it up like a dumbass? Yes! Yeah, there was no way I was getting away from that in the water. ABBA. I'm gonna try and clear one mission. Just so you can get a feel for how absurdly long the levels in this are. I might give up before then, though, because it's ungodly. Yeah, I've read, I don't know for sure. Wouldn't let me get out. I've read that if you can trigger that secret passage early enough and not scroll all the way to the end of that screen, the continue trick will keep working in the last level. I've never verified this, though, because, God, I don't care. I think we might be like, what, halfway through the first level now? Maybe 75%? Ah. Okay. I guess it's not just Un that you have problems with, it's Twitch in general. Sorry about that. Tanks, man. Stop it. Get out of here. Probably shouldn't have blown up the one I could have ridden in. I feel like this is a game no one was intended to finish. Whoop. Okay, here are the ones that come. These are the ones I was thinking about earlier. The ones that shoot arrows at you. Oh my god, I got a speed up power up. I didn't even know those existed. This walk speed's actually tolerable. Why would you hide that?
Because I didn't actually want people to enjoy their game.
Yeah, I had no idea this was a thing. Holy cow. It still feels awful to control, but this is less infuriating. I found a speed-up power-up that makes you walk at a rate that's reasonable. I never knew that was a thing in this game. Honestly, I'm relatively certain I'm walking faster than the tank with that power-up. Okay, buddy, I'm gonna need you to get out of here. Thank you. Ah! Picked up the power-up of learning how to run. And it's gone. I missed it already. My lord, how many of these gates were there in the first level? I actually don't remember. Oh god, there's another really long stretch of water, if I remember right. Ugh. And here it is. Because, you know, exactly what this game needed to be slower. Clark Steel was way better than Clark Still. Also, it being cello blue makes it basically impossible to tell if you're actually making any forward progress. I'm pretty sure the answer to that so far has been no. There we go. We're almost there. Just get out of the water. Just out of the water, that's all I want. Okay. Ah, and into more water. This is just the worst. Also, there being only this one background track forever. Sure is a thing. Warfare is not even like a bad music track or anything for the time, it's just... this is it. This is what you get. Okay. Crud. Get out of the tank. Getting out of the tanks is surprisingly difficult sometimes. You're supposed to hit A and B at the same time, but sometimes it just decides it doesn't want to work. And I guess that's it, because we didn't want to take the code anymore. So yeah, we went that long. Didn't make it to the end. Every Ikari Warriors game was better than that one. Let's take a quick jump to the last NES game I came to own. This. Trying to kill my hands. Anyways, this is the last game I came to own. There's actually a slight story behind that. Rented this. Completely forgot about it for a while. And when we finally remembered, we were like, oh man, we were going to owe a lot of money in late fees. Except it turned out the place we rented from had closed down. So, yeah. Obviously, we need to be the nerd. Strengths, none. I forget if you have to actually win these in order to move on. I don't think you do. Why did I pick the expert character instead of somebody reasonable? Yeah, take that, man. Fight smart, not hard. Also, Keypad 1 is a, good old, this was ported to literally everything that existed standby. Get out of here, chump. I remembered how to play. I remember playing the C64 version of this, and there are actually some differences, but I'd have to like look at them both side by side again to fully remember. Oh god, I feel like this is a spin the D-pad game, and oh boy, is this gonna suck. Okay. Hello? Just hammer throw, not hammer golf. You know, for getting no speed, that actually didn't go so bad. She ain't happy about it, though. Alright, let's try that again. Come on, come on, come on. It picked up a little speed at the end. I straight up cannot remember how to actually pick up speed in this. Whatever, since I'm playing alone, it literally doesn't matter. Is it this? Ah, okay. Okay. It's not speed so much as actually very accurately hitting the directions in order. That angle was terrible, but that could have been a good throw if I had actually done it right. Ah, the Dino Vault. Good old pole vault, except with a dinosaur. You can also raise and lower. I'm gonna lower this back down to 20 until I see if I remember how to do this. That ain't how. Oh no! We got the good fault animation. Let's lower that back down a little bit. Yeah! One good vault. Above the minimum, too. Alright, let's see. This is another button masher, and it's not great. You also have to jump over obstacles. If you hit forward, you club it and auto for a bit. If you mess up, that happens. If you club it too much, though... Don't know why sometimes it just comes to a dead stop when you go to jump. Against the AI, this is effectively impossible unless you are really, really good, which I am not. Also, I'm holding my controller completely sideways because the D-pad doesn't have a whole lot of sway in this. Can we overtake him? I can't believe I won that. I can't believe I won that and got a new record. Fire starting. I straight up do not remember how to do this at all. Can't do that though. Alright, first you gotta mash buttons to get sparks. Oop. Blew out the sparks. Ah, he beat me to it. Whoop. So mash button, then push down to blow out air onto it, but not too much, or you get dizzy. I will lose this also, probably. What a jerk. Well, AI completely destroyed me in this event. Whatever, fire successfully started. Ah, Saber Race. This is like Dino Run, except you're on foot. And there's a saber-tooth tiger after you. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. No! You can, in fact, get eaten by the tiger. Final placings, the one competitor at 240 points, and that's Caveman Games. That's it. It's okay. Let's see. What else do I play a lot? Let's dig through here and see what I can find. Nah, not that. I rented that a few times, but no. Oh. Nah. Covered that enough times, I think. Oh, here's one that I absolutely cannot beat without some blatant cheating. But I did play this a lot. A game that falls more on the side of good, for a change. Alright, not often to make it through there without falling into the water. Wow, that was a loud noise. Alright, spread gun, best gun. Oh, wow, that was, What are you doing back there? Yeah. Ah, gotcha. Well, that was embarrassing. Usually I can clear the first level. Usually I can clear the first level, but not today, apparently. My favorite Contra game, huh? Probably the, Alien War. Another one I couldn't beat without cheating, because I'm really bad at Contra games. And actually, I never played any of the ones after 3, so I have a very limited input pool here. Man, the bullets are getting a lot harder to see as I get older. Good to know that boss is still exactly as trivial as I remember it being. If I can actually get up there, then I remember the boss of this stage also being extremely easy. Crud. Okay. Oh yeah, 1-up. Wow, that's something that doesn't happen often. When I'm playing, at least. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I can still kill this. Alright. It's over. I've not gotten as bad at this game as I would have expected. Ah. Haven't completely lost my skills yet. Looks like I am dropping a very small amount of frames now. Oh well. I would still say it's in acceptable limits for now. Okay. Forgot the base 2 was this much longer. Hey, another one up. Wow. Well. Ah, he shot me from beyond the grave. Alright, here's one.
Okay.
I want to know if anybody else remembers this, or this is one of those things that I came across and doesn't exist for anyone else. The old mystery quest. I owned this game. And I literally know, like, nothing about it. I never got anywhere. I've looked it up online, I still don't really understand what the point is. And all playthroughs I've seen of it just kind of stop with an ending that implies you need to play through it again, without playing through it again. I read somewhere that you need to play through it 4 times, and it's miserably long. In one sitting to get the real ending. But I can't verify that, because reasonably nobody's done it. Playing Mystery Quest. The game nobody knows. That I owned. In order to get the real ending, you have to beat it 4 times from what I've read, but I have no way to verify that because I've never found any video of anyone doing it more than once. Ow. Like I've found a few playthroughs online, but they all stop after clearing it once, and it just kinda gives you a non-ending. And that might be the long and the short of it. It might just be there is a no ending, but ow. Are they further along than we are island-wise? Stop hitting me, scorpions. Do they have Isabel yet? It says. Do they have Isabel yet? Did they? Somewhere there's supposed to be a castle to go into. You gotta go into the castles and fight bosses to get items. But I don't remember where it is. I've also never actually figured out how to get to the first boss, so there's that. Like, I've gotten into the castle before, but I have no idea how to actually get through it. Ooh. Alright, you could drop down there, but I don't think you want to. It's almost certainly because we're sharing. Yeah, alright, okay, so here's the palace. So we need to find a key and get into that door, if I recall. I've never actually done this. These bouncy things are awful, and also water is instant death because you can't swim. Yeah, you know what hit me is I'm not going to watch the whole thing if someone actually did play through it a bunch of times. Because this game kinda sucks. I could have sworn there were enemies in here, but that seems to not be the case. Ah, good, you get a Commando style. You're all mission. Oh god, there's the boss. And we're gonna die. Yep. No vitality. Game over. If I continue, where does it put me? Back in here. Okay. Yeah, just for a laugh. Let's see if we can do that again. Let's see if we can get there. Let's see if we can beat that boss. It took me until right now, this exact playthrough, to understand how those bounce pads work. This exact second. Alright, where are you, boss? Hey, got him. Alright, so now we could go back through the door that we just came out of, but I seem to recall that's not what you want to do. You want to find another door to go through. Yeah, this seems right. Yeah, and there's another key. We want to get that scroll. Aside from that one time I found bamboo.
Cherries, except for the one time Frank found bamboo.
Alright, if I go back, is the boss gonna just be back there again? Because that'd be pretty cool. Why don't I just go back into this door? It logically puts me right back here. I guess that makes sense. Anyways, I've lost interest in frickin' Magical Quest, so I'm gonna go jump into the water. Also, your vitality ticks down over time because, you know, why wouldn't it? How cannot swim? Game over. I just love that very matter-of-fact game over.
Athena. She's very lucky. I only get cherries. See, I've only ever gotten like the same normal cherry island.
Let's see.
And that's true. I did my island at night, I think 2 days ago, but no.
Didn't own this one, but I remember renting it a lot for some reason. Also, hello. I've never gotten anywhere in this. Object is to paint everything. For those who don't know this game. Ah. It controls a little awkwardly if you're not used to it, even if you are used to it. The cat, if you hit it, is instant death. For you. Get out of here, cat. Holy cow. I do remember my video of Forbidden Forest 3. Oh good, we got a foul dot here. Get out of here.
I'll mess around with that later. I know in previous games you could donate to other people's museums, so it would be sensible to donate here.
First time I did that, it took a couple seconds. Apologies. Oh. The cat. Farewell. You could drop it. You could drop it for him. Yeah, the Olympics postponement is for the best, I would say, but things are gonna suck around here for a while.
I wonder if my phone can handle doing that. Hold on. Okay. Tess sent a photo, but it doesn't show the photo. Cool, phone. You can do it. Tommy!
Let's see.
Oh, poor baby.
I think it's time to back up and go to something different. Let's go to
So, actually, my
where?
parents' cats remember me too. I just have like a memorable voice to cats, apparently.
There it is.
You must be there. I hear you.
I would like to say maybe things would be back to normal by September, but
Poor Tommy.
that's probably being extremely optimistic. Especially since I don't know if the numbers that they're putting out here are actually the real numbers or not.
I mean, at least with my mom's cats and my dad's cats, they basically say, "Oh, well, I can't smell you, so whatever." Like, oh, I'm curious, but
I actually don't remember, and I don't have the CD handy. I didn't bring it to Japan with me.
not with me. Sorry. Do you want me?
Let's see, what am I looking for in here? There was something in mind I've completely forgotten.
But no cherries.
No, none of that,
Cherries
none of that.
themselves? Gotcha. Makes sense.
Okay, gonna preface this with naturally I did not own this at
Yeah, we have a koi. If you
the time.
go to the museum, they show up in the like bug section too.
I own it now, though, through an odd twist of fate.
No, I didn't. Yeah, that's the oarfish.
Let's see if I can still... See if I can still beat this. Yeah, sadly we're not getting What a Hair this time. We're playing Nihongo Day.
It's like sunset to sunrise. So currently,
Let's beat Gohan.
available for you, but once evening happens, you should be able to catch the koi. And always.
Gonna play on the hardest difficulty because I am a fool.
Until 9 a.m. 9 a.m. it stops.
Let's fight Goku, because you only get to fight him like once in this game.
Until 9 a.m.
Oh god, no! The spin! Stop! Let's try that again. Oh my god, Goku, please. Allow me to remember the controls for like half a second. It probably shouldn't have started on the max. There is a bonus boss fight in this if you do the max difficulty, but how do I charge key? Oh no. What is the charge key button? There it is. Actually, the AI in this doesn't read you too badly, from what I recall. I'm just extremely rusty. Oh god, Goku, please, no. It's gonna play keep away, Goku. Yeah, there are a few different ways you can defend against the super attacks. I don't remember any of them. And Goku actually used all of them except for the Fire a Beam Back version. Let's rest. So the Cell game can go a few ways. We'll probably see the worst way, because, I was not prepared for maximum difficulty. Gahaha. Alright, with that out of the way. Now we get to watch Goku fight. Sometimes they actually get the draw. A lot of the times Goku just gets completely whooped here. If the fight goes on long enough, they'll just stop, but Goku's gonna get owned. Which is what usually happens. He cannot win. If he knocks Cell down to half, I think, it will just end the fight. That very rarely happens on the higher difficulties. What are you guys doing? Come on. The name Urban Assault sounds familiar to me, but I'd have to actually probably look at it. Also, the name, the obscure part of the name has kind of fallen to the side over time. Yeah, we talk a bit, and now it's time for me to fight. Oh, geez, no. Thanks for that, Cell. I appreciate it. Reality of the situation here is, even though I'm in a bad spot, you can lose this fight safely. It's not a big deal. Oh, crap. The AI is next to impossible to beat on the highest difficulty in terms of mashing. Ah! I forgot they can do that. You can do that too. The timing's real tight, though. So anyways, Cell makes some Cell Juniors. Now if I lose here, we get bad end to Cell games, essentially. Ah. Oh, geez. Stop. Oh, he's too close. Okay. Oh, no. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. So anyways, instead of getting fat and exploding, he decides he wants to explode, and Goku teleports him off this way.
The chain, I mean, we have a chain.
King Kai's planet gets blown up either way. And that's it. End of Cell game. No, then we go into movie 6. I think it's 6? Maybe 7? The BoJack movie. Something happened in the north, oh no. It's Vegeta. He's doing a bad. Let's go stop Vegeta from doing a bad. We were too late, he did a bad. Anyways, nobody knows where Vegeta went. Gohan's kinda questioning, is this really what's going on? No. Let's not listen to Piccolo. And yes, this is the SNES. By ignoring Piccolo's suggestion to go after Vegeta, we find out that Piccolo is in fact not Piccolo at all.
Well, sort of. Yeah, we do actually have one there. Think of it, it's behind our sword.
If you go fight Vegeta, you find out that Vegeta wasn't fat Vegeta, and now you're both tired. And then Piccolo reveals himself as not Piccolo. Now he's trying to kill us. This water stage is awful. I hate it. Stop. Ooh. This stage is just the worst. And I lose. Yeah, clearly I'm too far out of practice for mega difficulty mode. Let's let's do a soft reset real quick here. And do it on the easy mode. So we trained against Goku, because this is literally the only time you actually fight him. But you can do somebody else. Let's train with Dad, too. I can read some Japanese. I wouldn't say I'm remotely in the realm of, like, actually fluent at it, but... well, I'm gonna lose again. Apparently, fighting game ain't my thing right now. That's enough of that.
In fact, that person will just forever be in my list now. And I'll always be like, who's Laura?
I used to be fairly fluent in Spanish, but that was nigh on 20 years ago now.
The worst part is, though, is that I have a friend in Nebraska named Laura, and I think she uses her name, Laura, in the game, too, so I'm gonna be like, is it my Laura, or...
You know, for some reason, I remember way less of my Super Nintendo collection than I do of my, various other systems. That seems kind of weird. I remember renting this and never getting anywhere, and let's take a look at it. You go ahead and link to the Forbidden Forest 3 music, that's fine. I feel like this is a game where not having the manual is going to completely ruin me. Oop, okay, so we can do that. Run, jump. Alright, now I remember what we're supposed to do in this game. Catch the kiwi birds. Ouch. Okay. One more Kiwi to catch. Not certain who this was aimed at. What is this game for? Why is it? Yeah, I played the Genesis Taz game too, and I recall that being an actual, like, platformer as opposed to this bizarre thing. Not really, because there's no end checkpoint, you just have 2 minutes to catch these birds. Oh my god, the hills. Not being able to see down the hills is just awful. That's Taz's favorite catchphrase, you know. Taz needs bicarbonate. The line he says once an episode. If it's gone, I ran too far. Gotcha. Blah. I mean, I could be spinning through a lot of this stuff probably, but it hurts you to spin naturally. Blah. It's also nigh uncontrollable, apparently. Alright, let's grab as many as I can in a minute. No slowing down, just keep going. I do kind of like the way the ground works in this, aside from hills. The hills do not work at all in terms of seeing. Oof. Metalmorph does not sound familiar to me. Alright, gotta get 7 birds. Alright. Well, as far as I can tell, there aren't any inventory items in this game. Ah, hey. I have played those, but again, playing it with a mouse is kind of cheating. Come on, get here. There we go. This game has fallen pretty firmly in the sort of tedious range. I don't believe you chewed a single thing, Taz. Nine birds this time, huh? This one I'm just trying to get Taz killed. Put him out of his misery. You can do it, Taz. Rip in peace, Taz. That's because you didn't have any best friends yet.
Oh, I didn't have any best friends yet. Okay, that would be why. Thank you, Frank.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, I was gonna load up StarFox, but I just noticed a very bizarrely named hack that I feel the need to load this up. Okay, so far this looks exactly the same. Yeah, the spirits would not be any different at all. I feel lied to. The text is implying something a little different than what's going on. That we need to counterattack Frieza. We're the Z Warriors. The text is implying something very different than what it's showing me. This is called Dragon Ball Z No Espacio. Era Freza something. But it appears to just be a text hack, which is way less cool. Oh my god. Oh my god, no, I take it back. This is amazing. I'm glad that Krillin is frickin' Slippy. Why can I tell that from the voice clip alone? Why is this a thing? Why does this exist? Yeah, no, you don't get to shoot anybody down. Text is kind of escaping from the top of the screen. That's good. It's fine. I really hope Raditz or somebody's in the carrier, for no reason. This isn't 64, so that's not going to be the case. Goku, help me. I'm extremely out of practice. But I can probably kill this thing still. Okay. I used to be able to clear this game on any path pretty reliably. I doubt that's gonna work out, though. I'm really glad that this is the most low-effort hack that could have happened. They've changed this so little, it's actually kind of hilarious. I'm pretty confident the only thing changed here is that very core Namek reference in the title, and they changed Andros to Frieza. That's it.
Good luck.
Ah yes, the most difficult part of the asteroid stage, Slowdown Central. Ah, I missed it. Wanted that blaster upgrade. There you go, on, you're safe now. Well, except for me shooting you, I guess. this thing. This would go much faster if I had not missed the laser upgrade. But I did, because I'm a fool. Okay. Took a missile hit I didn't need to, but it's fine. Everyone's still alive. Since in this game, if they get shot down, they actually, like, go down in flames. The only one where that happens, if I recall. This stage I recall liking a lot. Ah. Destroy the energy nuke center.
Good luck.
Yeah. Fair enough. Alright, there we go. That'll help. Look, Piccolo, get out of the way and I'll stop shooting you. Alright, ship number 2, same as ship number 1, almost. Oh, I did that wrong in both possible ways. shield lasts a long time. Nope. Spoke too soon. Farewell, shield. There's a target down there. The lasers aren't specifically aimed at you, but if I recall, you can get a little unlucky and still get nailed by them. Yes, please. Alright, let's see what we can get here. Can Goku defeat this spaceship? That seems like a silly question in retrospect, but the answer is yes, Goku can defeat this spaceship. Hey, 100%, nice. I'm gonna be intensely disappointed when I can't get far enough to see the bad Frieza they made for this. I don't remember this stage at all.
Good luck.
Okay. Ooh. Krillin, please. I would stop shooting you guys if you stopped getting directly in the way. This boss is always one I had a lot of trouble with when I was younger. Not so much anymore, apparently. Alright, Venom time. I kind of recall this stage being a huge pain in the ass.
Good luck.
Oh right, it's in 2 parts. I completely forgot about that. Oh my god, Krillin, please stop blocking my shots. Whoa! Alright, kindly cease. Oh god, I missed the ring. Gohan, for the love of God, get out of the way. That ain't great. Okay. Well, that's gonna make this awful. Ah. God, I've forgotten everything about this stage. And if I recall right, a lot of this stage kind of wants you to remember, to memorize what's going to happen. Okay. Whoop. Dylan, could you please go like 2 seconds without getting somebody on your tail? Okay. Huh. Twin shot would have been better than a wing repair, honestly, but... Alright, phase 2. Alright, let's see this game's rendition of Frieza. There he is. I love this so much. Real question is, can I beat him? Still just the Andros box, though. Good to know I can still beat the easy path on this game. Kept everyone alive, even. Well, I'm not gonna say this was a good ROM hack, but it made me very happy. Huh, those actually aren't bad scores aside from stage 6.
Come in, Cornelia.
This is Cornelia, Pepper speaking. Congratulations on a job well done.
Roger. I'm heading back to Cornelia.
Well, we did it. We beat Frieza, I guess. Ah, it's got the soul. Evil one Aster did. Wouldn't be a true janky wrong hack if it didn't have messed up text somewhere. Don't mind me eating some curry while these credits roll. What time is it where you guys are? It's 10 p.m. here. Well, a little after that. Bright early morning stream for a lot of people. Japan's fine. I've been enjoying the life out here. Really like the job I do. I'm not making nearly as much money as I did back in the States, but make enough to get by fairly comfortably. Alright, well, this runs. I'm gonna go rinse out this bowl real quick. One moment. Okay. Yeah, I should probably let this finish. Oh, thanks for the cheer. I've actually got this set up in a way where I can see things like that happening. I think the favorite thing I've got StarFox 1 related is the stupid slot machine. I don't actually remember how you get there, though. Let's see. Play another good game. Oh yeah, that's looking good there. Those sunglasses definitely work. No, it is not my first time playing. Please, please do not. Alright. Okay, that's how I got my button set. Didn't exactly want a buddy, but whatever. Oh, I see what happened. I have all inputs set the same. Whatever. I'm a boring man who likes sword. Took the bomb power and I don't really want it. I'm gonna just ignore my buddy, who will probably constantly spawn. Because while I could fix what's causing him to exist, I don't want to. I actually do kind of like Fighter. I wouldn't call it my favorite, but I do like it. Time for these guys. Well, that... That was not a great showing, but you know what? Good enough. Come now, my favorite game is everybody's favorite game. Dynablade. Revenge of Meta Knight is a weird way to say Dynablade. I'm very carefully trying to lose this power-up. Don't got time for your Krago. The two things I always do. Kill Krako by screaming and fight DDD the old-fashioned way.
Did you win?
Yes. And so Kirby returns all the food that King DDD stole just to kind of be an asshole, really?
Are you sure? I mean, Kirby eats everything. That's pretty much canon, right? So maybe DDD was like, look, if you eat everything, nobody else will be able to eat. So I have to buy it before you swallow it.
No.
And that's why we don't have toilet paper.
Wait, what? You don't eat that. Usually.
No comment.
Next. Look, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, my timing ain't very good anymore. I'm gonna just let you do your thing. Just because I'm curious. I've never tried loading it up in this particular emulator. Where do I keep that? Yeah, that's what I thought. It doesn't work in this. That's fine. Do I still have this set up for... I do. Let's swap over to this. Good old classic to end the evening. Let's bump this up so it's actually in front. There we go. A good one for the road. It's getting late here. Sadly not that.
Game creative staff. Wolf Team.
It's been a few years since my last run.
Crash immediately.
We gotta let this play. This much better opening theme. I don't think I'll accidentally one-credit it again. I'm gonna be pulling the VOD off. Because my computer absolutely cannot handle streaming and recording at the same time. It dies a terrible death. Double Dragon being in a post-apocalypse that you basically don't really see is one of the weirdest things to me. Alright. I think my controls are set right. Let's guess that's break. Ooh, okay, apparently they're not set to the D-pad. Is it set to the stick? Yes, it's set to the stick. Okay. Not sure why I set it to the stick instead of the D-pad, but you know. Best version of the soundtrack, worst visual quality. Yeah, I've seen that. Alright. Muscle memory's not completely gone. Break. go through the helicopter. Jump us twice in the helicopter. There we go, that's more like it. Ah, one of my favorite stages. Not my favorite stage, but... When I was young and first playing this game, I very distinctly remember I went from not being able to clear stage 1 to being able to get all the way to the last level once the game finally clicked. And that was the only other spot where I really had trouble. Excuse me, sir. Get off my car. A good Demolition Derby game would actually be really hit the spot. Right, not on the D-pad, we're on the stick. Yeah, just like that. Recreate that. Ah, my actual favorite stage. A lot of work to kill that one specific man. A lot of collateral damage too, but you know what? It's fine. Okay. Fan port of Wolfenstein 3D for the Genesis. No, I did not. Speaking of the sewer level, here's the sewer level. Drive your car in the sewer. Sewer Shark. The sequel. There's a lot of questions about the sewer. But it's over now. See you, man. Not sure why you were dressed up like a ninja, but you're gone now. holes in my car. That brake prompt when you're falling down the cliff, you threw me a bunch of times when I was first learning this game. Alright, now for the real trick. Pretty sure I'm going to need to use a continue this time. Alright, hang on. There's honestly only a few really nasty parts in this stage. Unfortunately, it kind of starts with one. Ah, crud. One CC failed. Might have been able to pull it off if I hadn't twice earlier forgotten that I'm not on the D-pad. But, we'll see. See if I can do it at all. This level is actually really obnoxiously difficult. Even when you know what you're supposed to be doing. Break, right. Okay. Ah! The double breaks. Also, you go all the way back. Okay. Ah. Right. Turbo. Turbo. Man. Just like when I was learning this the first time through. Shit. Wow, I don't think I can actually do this anymore. I think it's been too long.
What is this horrible noise?
It crashed.
Oh no. You lost.
I lose.
You crashed so hard.
Okay, stop. Cease. That's a terrible way to end this. Power off. Yeah, it's going on 11. I think with that extra special failure, I'm gonna call it a night. Anyways, see you guys around. I'll probably do this at least one more time before I have to get back to work. Later.